All right, all right. Welcome back to the barn, everybody. Chris is indisposed at the moment. He'll be here in just a few minutes. Hopefully, he's got some trouble with his internet. But we got returning back with us the Turkey Forward Wolfman coming back at us tonight. What's up, Chad?
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's good to have you back on. I tell everybody you're the most therapeutic reseller on YouTube. Just your mannerisms and everything is very calming. Very calm, very therapeutic to me. When I pack, I get a little bit up here. You bring me back, even.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
happy little boxes, and I don't even realize I'm doing it sometimes.
yeah. I
Uh,
guess it's. I guess if you're there by yourself and you're doing it throughout a packing session, you just kind of get used to kind of talking to yourself and doing the thing.
yeah, and I watched a lot of Bob Ross. We always watched that after lunch. We take our naps, before we went back to work on the farm.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I catch myself. I'm like, yeah, that's happy little tape or something.
yeah.
Very serious.
It's funny. Like I don't know how much you just fell into it, or like if it's something that you thought out along the way, but like you've kind of got a cadence and a rhythm about your what you do. Like purchase shipping label, and then next item, please. Ship your next item, please.
Yeah,
Is that something you worked out, or is it just that's how it played out as you went along?
it just happened.
Yeah,
I stuck with it. I'm like, this
that's
sounds good.
that's how the best stuff happens. What's up,
Yeah.
Chris? Jump on in here, bro. It's your show.
Man,
We ain't kicked you off yet.
your show. Oh, we ain't. Yeah, we are. We live.
Yeah, we're live. I ain't kicked you off your own show though yet. So
Nah, I just man, it's been a rough day. I think what the problem is, I'm having some real bad internet issues. We had fires over here a couple weeks ago, and the mountain right here behind the house here that has the tower on it, the tower's been damaged. So I believe that's what's been. I went to the internet place today and was going to swap out a box because I think I thought the box was wrong or was bad, and they asked me if I lived in that area, and they said yeah. So they said just give it another week or so, and the internet should work fine. Then they're working on fixing the tower up there. So that's been my issue. And I told Tammy, I said, I don't understand because during the day we don't have any problems, but I think it's just this time of the evening, everybody's trying to get on the internet. So that's when we're having our issues. So I'm here at the house because here at the house, we're on a different internet than what I have up there at the barn. So, and this one runs really, really well.
yeah,
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here, Chad.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me back.
yeah. I'm,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
glad,
anytime.
glad you made it to your own show, Chris.
Yeah, I am too.
So
I'm
you
glad I'm
said
here.
your grandson starts his games next week.
Yes, isn't that right, Timmy? 27th. The 27th. I guess it's next week, 27th. No, it's the week after. So his first he starts on the 27th.
Nice, 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 nice. What's up, Leroy? What you been doing?
How are you? Hey, Chad. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah.
I got
Um.
I got some really cool tools, and I got them listed. We can share it later. But it's 1980s vice grip. The needle
Really?
nose, two pairs of those, two of the big ones and two of the mid size. I got them listed for like $299.
Oh, snap.
Well,
I,
I copied
I
a
thought.
sold comp. There was two of the needle nose that sold for $99.
Yeah. There's. I've talked to you guys all about this before. Diamond brand. They have green handles.
Yeah.
If those always bring in big money. Um. Yeah. Cool. Uh. Brad, question.
Yes, sir.
Can we make up a Can you? I know you have 898 things to do, and working for me is not one of them. But can you make up a one of those little skit things that is Timmy?
Yes, yes.
Could you please?
I'm gonna go back. Thank you for that
She said
inspiration.
Leroy. She said she's busy.
I'm gonna go find that episode and I'm gonna cut that clip out.
Yes, yes. Like, and when you do it so freeze
Yeah,
him so when his head's like this and he's yelling, freeze that, and then put the voice in.
yeah. I'm gonna. I think it's cool that Tammy's like right there beside you. I didn't think about that when you had to go up to the house that you got a sheriff watching you now.
Yeah, she's sitting right over there watching TV.
I've been blessed to meet her. She's super cool. Like Chris does not like when I'm around and she's around because we both pick on him,
What?
and he doesn't like it at all. Like he's trying to make me leave, and his wife is one of the nicest people I've met down here.
Well, I'm gonna ask her to come over here. I don't. She don't have to get on camera, but I want to ask her to explain something to the viewers because if you're praying people, we definitely need prayers, and she's gonna explain. Come here, honey, and explain. You ain't all you gotta do is talk in this microphone. You ain't gotta get on camera. She don't like getting on camera, but she's got something. We got something going on that's kind of a bad deal. So she's gonna explain everything. I'll let her. You said I can't. I don't have time to explain. Yeah, just go ahead and just tell what you told Mama and the pastor today. The camera's on this side, so the camera's looking at me.
Well, I don't like that. I can't talk to a.
Well, here you go.
There's a half a face.
Okay.
Um, Basically, I've had 2 spinal surgeries since 2012. I had an interior dissection and fusion and a total mass fusion in my C4 through C7. Well, I've been having some issues lately, so I found out I had X-rays yesterday and found out that there have been changes in my C4 through C7, but they can't see it good enough to tell what the changes are. So I'm going to have an MRI. Basically, somewhere in there that is supposed to be curved has straightened out, so it will affect my swallowing. But the biggest thing is in my thoracic spine, I have a compression fracture, and I have 3 vertebrae that have slipped backwards and are overlapping each other. And I have osteocytes, which are basically bone spurs that have fused to each other in my thoracic back from T8 to T12. So it's like I have another fusion that I didn't ask for. Long story short, my spine is trash. So
So if anybody's prayer people,
yeah.
praying people, like we
Where'd
are,
Leroy go?
Leroy left. He didn't want to see you.
Yeah.
We appreciate prayers and stuff. We'd appreciate that. She desperately needs it. I took her to the church today and we prayed over, anointed her, and everything. So,
I didn't leave. I had to shut the camera off for a second.
oh, okay. But so I did hated to start the show off with kind of a downer, but I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way so everybody can pray and stuff. We would appreciate that.
And tell Tammy I did not leave. I had to shut the camera off because I had to get up. I had cooked food that was burning.
Did you hear Leroy? He said he didn't leave. He had to shut the camera off because he had to get up and check his food because it was burning. Food's more important for her. Do it for Dale.
For Dale.
Tell her, and we will talk. We will talk later. See, now you're interrupting me. I'm being serious.
Brad, there's an inside joke to that. He doesn't. So he was talking about he called here. We was talking about NASCAR, and he didn't even mention Dale Earnhardt as a NASCAR driver, and kind of offended Tammy. So.
Yeah. I thought you were saying the do it for Dale thing. Oh, Cletus McFarland says that all the time. Yeah, well, I bet Chad watches Cletus McFarland. You watch him, Chad?
I do not.
You don't.
What's he about?
I figured if you watch like Vice Grip Garage, you might watch you some Cletus McFarland.
What in the world is that going across the bottom of the screen?
That's just a breaking news announcement. I have a couple of them. There's this
Leroy
one.
hasn't eaten a snack in 12 minutes, so he has to take a snack hiatus. He returns.
Yeah, and then I also had this one, which I was going to run at the beginning and forgot. Yeah. Here we go.
After the situation, Chris will be late too. That's awesome.
Anyway, what's going
Shane,
on?
welcome in, Shane.
Yeah, what's going on? And hey, Shane,
Oh,
uh,
there's
anything
Rad. I see Rad in there too.
anything new happened this week, Shane?
Ed. Yeah, anything new happened this week, Shane? Anything interesting happened on your end?
Yeah. So what's
Hey,
going
Shane.
on?
Shane, guess what, my man? Look.
No, water
Now,
doesn't
can I
count.
finish my conversation before I got rudely interrupted?
We love Shane, man. Shane's awesome, man. Oh man,
Yeah.
Shane, I gotta get those pictures for you. I'm sorry, I've been so busy, man. I've got to get those. I gotta get those pictures for you, man. We will get them.
Well, I want to hear from Mr. Wolfman's goodies. What's been going on? What you been
Yes.
doing lately?
Oh my goodness. It is so slow. We're bringing in like $100 a week. I sold one item today, a hat. And,
We
we're used to this, right? But I figured something out. And since Christmas, I've had steady sales. Maybe one day, zero sales, where I'm doing the coupons, 20% off, and whatever I figured out. But man, it's slow
Yeah, yeah.
on
Well,
eBay.
Hey, you're doing better. You're doing better than me.
Only on
I ain't
eBay.
had a sale today on eBay.
Yeah.
You got one,
And the hat was in yesterday's video, so I don't know if it's a viewer or what. I wish they would write and say viewer sale on eBay.
right? That would be cool.
It would help out because I wouldn't give them another sticker. I'm running out of stickers.
remember,
I'm recognizing the name in the state because I'm saying it like every day, every week, and I'm like, I think they're a repeat buyer, so that they get a refrigerator magnet instead of a
maybe
sticker.
you could start a buyback program. Buy your stickers back from.
Yeah, sign the back of them.
So, can I interrupt?
Sure.
Yes.
Where's Tammy?
She's over here sitting in her chair watching
Can,
whatnot shows,
can
entering
she
free
hear me?
giveaways. Can she hear you?
Yeah.
Can you hear Leroy? Not really.
Okay. Well, you tell her one of the biggest prayer warriors I know I'm married to. My wife is one of the biggest prayer warriors I know. And
Okay.
I will definitely relay the message. And I'm doing this live, I don't care. And if it's okay with her, maybe one day next week they can speak.
Did you hear all that? Oh, he said one of the biggest prayer warriors he knows is his wife. And so he's going to let her know. And he said that maybe one day next week, if it's okay with you, y'all can speak. She said she appreciated it.
Okay.
She says now leave her alone. She's trying to win free stuff on whatnot. S- Specifically, a Dale Earnhardt card to send to Leroy.
No.
Do it for Dale.
Yeah.
I'm not on Whatnot, and I've never done any live um, shows. Auctions.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't say whether to do it or not to do it. I got lucky and got into a niche, and I'm actually getting out of the niche because it's getting tougher. So it's like I don't know. It's like before it was me and four other breakers, or yeah, in the niche, and now there's like me and 100 other breakers in the niche since the new stuff come out. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I was saying you can't keep stuff like that a secret for long.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, yeah. So I know you're into fixing vehicles, right, Chad? I think I
Yes.
see that on Facebook.
Yeah. I took two of the teeth off an old pickup truck bumper today. Those little bumper chrome things.
Yeah.
To make it look nice off a Chevy Silverado C10, 1978.
Oh
We're
no,
working
my
on
grandpa had one of those.
short bed, the yellow one, yellow and tan two tone.
He had a brown long bed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome trucks.
Me and my son went to a pawn shop years ago, and they had one at a pawn shop that was selling. And the only reason I stopped because it looked exactly like my grandpa's truck that he had when I was a kid. And we went over there and we stopped and we looked at it. And I popped the hood and he opened the hood up and he said, and I'm still in the truck. And he hollered around at me. He says, "It won't work. There ain't no way to crank." I says, "Why not?" He says, "Half the stuff is missing." I said, "What?" And I walked around and looked, and there wasn't half the stuff was missing. It's just those old trucks. You can
Yeah.
put a lounge chair underneath the hood and sit in there and work on.
Change the spark plugs. Sit on the fender, don't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You said you a Vice Grip Garage guy.
Oh
You a
yeah.
fan? Yeah, he lives probably 40 minutes from here, 45 minutes.
That's awesome,
And
Derek.
yeah. Did you watch the one where he drove the DeLorean back from
Yep.
California? Dude, I saw that one and clicked it on one night because I know those cars are notoriously trash.
Yeah.
And I I watched that whole daggum video and didn't even realize like that it was like 2 hours and something long, man. I watched that whole dang video. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. He's pretty funny.
Sucked you in, didn't it?
Yep.
It did. You ever watch Vice Grip Garage, Chris?
Huh?
Vice Grip Garage. You ever watch that guy?
No, sir.
If you like vehicles and stuff, you ought to check it out.
Hey, Chad.
Hey Shane, I'll throw that up here in just a minute. I'll throw a link to your channel up. I'll throw a link to Chad's.
Let's see how this one's received.
Hey, Mr. Chad.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever watched on YouTube Restoration?
No, I have not.
So I don't think Chris even knows who he is. He's a YouTuber. He used to do reselling, and he still does, but he did videos on reselling. And this is for everybody in the chat. He built this channel up to get his 1,000 subscribers, and then realized he always knew he liked cars. He did cars. He changed the channel to Revstoration instead of Rev Resale. He's a pastor in Georgia.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
yeah.
I know exactly. I used to follow him.
He kind of has fired, or he has as of a month or two ago. He had fired his reselling channel back up.
Yeah, he stopped his automobile channel, but his automobile, yeah, it got up to like 40,000, but he was getting some issues with crazy people going to his house and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh
Imagine
wow.
that.
Yeah.
But if it's, I don't know if any of his videos are still up, Chad. You would like it's funny. It's him and his dad,
Yeah.
and they do will it starts, and they do just go and clean up the carburetor, and they do it on the ground in the dirt, and I think you'd like it.
Yeah, I probably would. You know, if you think about it, there's only a certain amount of people that resell online, like eBay and whatnot, and Macari and all. But there's tons of car people, and then there's tons of people that watch cooking shows. You know, and Dave's got it figured out. If that makes any sense at all, our little niche is hard. You know, most
Yeah.
everybody's got an automobile, or their grandpa had one, or something, and they want to watch it being restored or whatever. And most everybody eats, so there you
I
go.
don't eat.
The cooking channel.
I hate food.
Yeah, you fast a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leroy fasts for 12 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
I'm actually eating a gourmet meal right now.
good
This
job.
is what you call a hood rich. I don't live in a hood, but sometimes I think I still live in a hood.
Yeah,
This is a hood rich meal. This is scrambled eggs, which eggs are very expensive right now, with shrimp, scallops, and onions.
man.
Sounds like all that's very expensive right now.
Yeah, I'm hood rich. That's what I said. I'm hood rich.
Damn hood wrench.
That's good
I'm
stuff.
hood rich.
I know what you said. Yeah. I'm gonna get you a hat. I'm gonna get you a T-shirt. GM Hoodrich.
That's awesome.
So what as far as thrifting goes or stuff like that, Chad? How often you go do that kind of stuff? What you got kind of a schedule you follow, or
It's about twice a week now, and then
Yeah.
on Saturdays I take my wife out to my favorite Goodwill in that direction over there, and we'll eat at the Mexican restaurant and hit that Goodwill and find a bunch of board games and stuff. It's cheap, you know. It's like nothing's caught up to them yet. They're kind of in the boonies,
yeah,
You can still get a VCR that works for $5, and sometimes the remotes take to it.
Yeah. I actually drove down to Atlanta yesterday and picked up some a lot of Playmobil from a lady, and I was surprised. I stopped at two Goodwills as I passed them on the way back, and their prices were actually pretty good there. And like even down in Atlanta, like I was surprised how
Yeah.
decent the prices were. I didn't find anything, but the prices were good. So
Have y'all heard about the Goodwill that hired some YouTuber to do whatnot, and they're
No.
selling the Goodwill items out of the back of the Goodwill on
yeah,
whatnot.
wow. So like, there's this one thrift store that we go to. It's actually in that same town that the Vice Grip Garage guys in Lewisburg, and I got a couple of places that we like to hit there whenever we're out and about. And there's this one thrift store that's like a ministry thrift store, but I heard one of the employees talking to one of the other employees and kind of describing the process, and they actually take like the good stuff and he's putting it on Whatnot, and so they're actually selling it, like doing shows on Whatnot and selling it.
Yeah.
And I was wondering why we used to get such good stuff in there for like pretty good prices, and then it kind of quit. So
I'll
people
tell
are.
you, I don't like hearing this stuff. It disgusts me.
Well, somebody just said in the chat that let's see, that they was having trouble finding things. Here it is right here, Rad Relics. He says live sales is huge for YouTubers, for people who want. Well, no, that's not it. Uh,
That's good
Here it
enough.
is. Here it is. It says we have been down a week, but I haven't been able to buy much good stuff. Yeah, so the good stuff is like disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of like, I hate, like, even we went and picked, this is kind of how we primarily source now. We find lots of stuff like that, and we'll just buy big lots of stuff. Because typically people who aren't going to do what we do, they don't buy big lots like that so much. They'll see a thing they want on Facebook and buy it, but we kind of have pretty good luck finding big lots of stuff and buying it. But like, that's my favorite way to do it, because I know when I leave the house that morning, unless something catastrophic happens, I'm going to come home with a load of stuff.
Oh
And
yeah.
even like stopping at those Goodwills and stuff on the way back home, like it was just, I didn't want to do it. I did it out of obligation, like to try to maximize the trip. But
Yeah, it's your job.
yeah, yeah. But anyway,
I remember this one story when I started this 6 years ago. This lady from church was in the Goodwill, had a painting in her buggy, and she had this art dealer in Winston-Salem already sent him a picture. He's going to make money on the deal. And before she checked out, she had the painting sold for $13,000. So
Wow.
that story circulated, and I don't know, it motivates you, but that ain't gonna happen now. They're Google Lens and everything.
What'd you say, honey? Oh yeah, we found a Jim Shore artwork in a thrift store. What we pay for that? $8.
Yeah,
I found the Furby this week.
A
good
what?
job.
A Furby?
A Furby.
yeah,
Oh, I ain't seen one of those in a long time.
But it's one of the Furbies. It's not just a Furby. They made a million of them. It's one of the ones that are worth over $150.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet. That's
it's a
nice.
rare
Hey,
design.
hey, look, speaking of things selling, I meant to say this. So Tuesday we had a working live show Tuesday afternoon, and those of you that was in there, I've seen some of y'all in chat is watching that. Those Old Navy leggings that I listed, they sold for $28 yesterday.
Good
So
job.
they wasn't even listed. They wasn't even listed a full. Well, they was listed a little over 24 hours. On the day they sold for $28.
Hey Scott and JP, I saw you. I do not know how, Brad. We're gonna have to have a private meet and greet here because I don't know how to message on this. I can't do it on RIN. I can't do it here. I don't know how to.
You have to do it on your regular YouTube, Leroy.
can he not post a comment like
only the moderators can do that,
Oh,
and
Um,
we only have two. We only have the package that has the two moderators on it.
so what am I, chop liver?
No,
Don't worry, I'm chop liver on RIN now too. So I think they gave me they're gonna sign me out.
Tammy says you just a pretty face.
Yeah, thanks.
He should
I,
be cooking the food on the
I need
live
to.
while y'all talking about eBay.
Hey,
You know,
we need to get Tammy to be on the show with me, man. We need to talk her up to where
Not until we can get her own super chat um button. We got to get that made.
yeah,
well,
yeah, that would be kind of neat. That would be fun.
if she comes on the show, I'm just going to ask her everything I can about Chris. That's what I'm going to do.
She does. He doesn't like it. He'll totally black out. That's why Tammy and I are close because we we like to tease him, or we don't even tease him. I just talk about him, and she talks about him, and he can't handle it.
Do you ever feel like I'm right here in the room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For the
I
love
feel
of
that way,
God.
especially look if I put her and my daughter on here at the same time with all of us, I'd have to leave. I would. They just man, it's
They
ridiculous,
said
man.
if I'm chopped liver, then I would try to eat it.
Man, it's just but I want to tell you. I want to tell you if they wouldn't pick on me, if they wouldn't act the way they would around me, I wouldn't think they love me.
Well, I'm going to tell
I
you
don't,
what.
I don't know if you should go that far.
I'm
I don't really
serious.
love you. I
I'm
was
gonna,
hoping that you blew away in the storm. I wanted to go get your stuff.
I was talking about my family, Leroy,
He
not
was
you.
so excited. He's like, "Oh my God, Leroy called me and checked on me and made sure that my house didn't catch on fire. No, I wanted to make sure you weren't around so I could go grab your stuff."
I don't know why you won't want it, but I don't know why you would want it. Nobody else does.
I've been doing well. I've been doing well on eBay. Go look at my eBay store. I'm crushing it. I just bought a new monitor.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's 34 inches with a camera. I
is
could
it,
put yeah. Oh yeah, curved.
yeah.
Oh, you got a curved monitor?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
went big time.
fancy, fancy. Yeah, Leroy's
I
moving
got
up
a
in the
new
world.
iPhone last week.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm just balling. I'm just
Tammy says you're
and I'm
bougie
eating
now.
shrimp, scallops, and eggs. I mean, come on, guys.
For
Yeah,
as long
yeah.
as
She said you bougie now if you eating shrimp, scallops, and eggs.
Oh,
And with a
it's so
curved monitor, you definitely bougie.
Leroy's like, my Maserati does 180.
185.
listen.
I lost my
I
license. Now I
before I got
don't
afraid
drive.
before I was afraid of um of oodles and noodles because I saw like some video with parasites in it. I
Yeah.
used to put scallops and stuff in my oodles and noodles.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
well,
Well,
eat scallops.
Leroy, you need to start cooking with Leroy on their YouTube channel.
yeah.
You already love it. You're already doing it.
No, you put it.
Film it.
I'll tell you something. I didn't know how to cook until I was about 40, and I was always around people that could cook. Ex girlfriends. My aunt and my grandmother are African descent, black, um, and they cooked my whole life. And then I had a lady that I used to drive to work every day, and she was Portuguese. I don't know if you guys know Portuguese. Some of you guys do. And then my foster mom, well, my adopted mom, she is she's Italian. So like I never was taught how to cook, but my taste buds are amazing. And when I wanted to learn how to cook, I just figured it out. I don't do recipes. Once in a while, like if I'm thinking of something, see in the I'm sorry, I'll shut up in a minute. Um, see in the fridge, I have broccoli and tomatoes and some chicken. I'll be like, man, all I got left is broccoli, tomatoes, and chicken. What can I do? And I will look up broccoli, tomatoes, and chicken, and it would say, hey, do a casserole or do this or that. And that's what I do. Like, but it's cool. I actually enjoy cooking, to be honest.
Yeah, you just said your intro. The last part of that would be your intro.
Well, ghetto-licious.
Talking about your family cooking and all their
I
descents.
think I think Chad. I think I just said it though.
Yep.
Ghetto-licious.
There
Ghetto
you go.
List. That sounds like a great channel name.
Put it on a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Hey,
Ghetto-
Tammy said she's gonna put some cornbread with her beans.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. See, I'm sorry, guys. You guys got me going. I was at a restaurant yesterday, and I'm in the South now. I'm from Rhode Island. If nobody knows where that is, it's a little state in New England. If nobody knows where that is, it's between Massachusetts and Connecticut. And
And they still don't know where it is.
Yeah. All
and
right.
we were talking about like down here they have grits, and when I was growing up, like I told you guys, my aunt and my nana were black, and they would make. Have any of you guys have? I think it's a New England thing, but you guys ever had pancakes with corn? So they would make
Pancakes with syrup all the time.
no pancakes with corn,
I've
and
had
you put
pancakes with
syrup
corn
on
and
it,
syrup.
and then they would
Corn
do.
syrup, yeah.
And then up north, we put baked beans for breakfast. And down here, they were like, oh, yeah, some guy asked for baked beans. I was like, oh, that's a northern thing.
So I
cool.
guess Leroy, because you're from the north, you don't know anything about grits, then, do you?
I do because my nana and my Aunt Margie. So, yeah, I knew grits a lot. Like that
Amy says she bet you put sugar in them.
in the grits, yes.
Then you don't know about grits, she said.
I think I've eaten grits like maybe once or twice.
Oh, I love
What? Brad.
Mom, I grew up. My mom made me eat cream of wheat,
oh,
and I didn't like it. And grits just remind me of cream of wheat.
Chad, what about you? You like grits?
Yeah, they're all right with butter.
Yeah,
yeah, they're
butter,
good
yeah.
with butter.
Yeah, and Brad, my wife says now you can turn your hillbilly card in now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
made me
could.
turn mine in. It's time for you to turn yours in.
Yeah, I'll gladly turn it in. Although I've had like shrimp and grits, I like that. But just as like a dish with my breakfast, come on, man.
Well, I don't eat oatmeal at all. I don't eat oatmeal at all. And Tammy don't eat mashed potatoes.
Don't eat mashed potatoes.
Don't eat mashed
Now she's
potatoes.
got to turn her
Now,
card in.
I do, but she don't.
Mashed.
He just said you got to turn your card in. Chad, so what's your favorite breakfast?
Fried eggs, medium with bacon and toast and gravy.
Fried eggs,
White
medium.
gravy, brown
What
gravy.
color gravy?
And
White gravy.
white
Yeah,
gravy.
I don't like white gravy.
And
I
light
don't
toast.
mind it.
I mean,
I
you're
don't
talking
mind
about
it.
biscuits and gravy, right? Biscuits and sausage gravy.
Yeah, or light toast.
How about some eggs with some Goya with some onion,
With some what?
frozen.
What'd you say was with those eggs, Leroy?
Baby
Huh?
seal meat.
What is that?
Baby seal meat.
Goya.
Goya.
Beans.
Ugh.
What is that?
It's a seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Goya
It's I think it's like Spanish. I think it's Mexican. I put it on everything.
I've seen it. Like I see those things at the Mexican grocery store we go
I've never
to.
heard of Goya. Never in my life.
I like wasabi. It's really strong. You barely can't
Wasabi.
eat a little. Yeah.
Isn't that
You
like
get
a
it.
meditation thing, though?
Yeah.
Wasabi.
Yeah, you get it in a squirt bottle.
Yeah.
Hot.
What is
Yeah.
that, Leroy?
You ever bought any of the dry wasabi and mixed it up yourself, Chad?
No. Like Hidden Valley Ranch, make your own ranch, but you're making wasabi.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it's strong. It's good for you.
Yeah.
We like
If you,
we like sausage, gravy, and biscuits around here.
Sausage.
if you mix it up, the powder, and you let it sit, the longer it sits, like the more potent it kind of gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever get it like between your like lip and your gum? you're
Sweating.
you know, the funny thing about it is that intense whatever it is that happens, it only
Yeah.
lasts for like 20 seconds and then it kind
It's,
of goes away. So
you're right. It's supposed to clear your palate.
yeah,
And you
it's
try
not
the next
it's
sushi
not like it's not like if you eat a pepper and it just burns for the next 30 minutes.
forever. Yeah.
It's like 20 seconds and it's gone. It's like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dying. Okay, I'm ready for another piece.
Yep. Yep.
Where's my sushi and my wasabi? I need it.
Wasabi. So, what are y'all sold on eBay lately? That's cool.
Dude,
Oh, I have good stuff.
I had the
Yeah.
weirdest day on eBay. So let's see. Let me. Just this afternoon has been weird. Where's my overview?
I got
All orders.
I got like 5 Ziploc bags, the big bags full of Craftsman wrenches and stuff I hadn't even listed yet. Leroy, it's like the boxed in on each end and they're bent.
Oh, you got to put those in sets. Those are big money.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, yep.
Hey,
Offset,
Leroy, I sold a pair
offset
of
offset box wrenches. Yeah, make
I
us.
sold,
Those are Craftsman.
Yeah,
If they're all different sizes, that's you got a couple $100, at least 150 in your hand.
1980s. Everything at that sale was 1980s.
Hey, you need to check those. Oh, those are nice. Yeah, no way, sir. Absolutely not. Yeah, no, that's good. No, no.
USA forged. Yeah. 7 8 13 16. But anyway,
I left.
yo,
I seen one of them brake spring. I sold one of them brake spring caliper things this week.
where'd
It's
you
like
find that?
it's a handheld tool. You know, you guys know what I'm talking. It's a automobile drum brake spring pliers.
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah,
you gotta have it.
I sold one of those this week. It wasn't a name brand or anything like that, but I did sell it for $13.61.
Chad, what else did you get from that sale that had Craftsman?
I kept half of it. I put it out in the barn in our tools.
Yeah.
There was gear wrenches, you know, with a half
Yeah.
inch, 3/8, quarter-inch pop in.
That
The
set that
stock.
you have, you can list it on eBay, but if I was you, I'd go on Facebook and join a couple of those craftsman groups and you can sell it there.
I don't like Facebook.
Yeah.
There's all 3 ratchets and a pull
Which
bar.
ones? Which ones are those? Are those the thumb drive ones?
Yeah, with the little switch on it.
Hold on, let me see. Oh boy, I'm getting excited. Oh, those are show me the nope.
Well, that's a good condition too.
Yeah, they're all mint. Are they V? What series are they?
Nah, there's
or
no
VV?
V on it.
Huh?
There's no V on it.
No, other side.
Other side.
VF.
VF. So they're older. So Craftsman has, just like Snap-on does, you can go online and look at a date code. And if you look at the date code when you go to list them on eBay, put the date. You'll be
Yep.
surprised. You're gonna get a whole different category of buyers
Yeah.
where some people just buy and build sets of that date code,
Oh
and
yeah.
then some people buy to use them.
I just search it up. I'll write it in there, and it'll go to a sold comp, and I'll copy it or sell one like this.
But you also can find the date too, Chad.
Yeah,
But those are mint. Those are all in nice shape.
you're right. You'll scroll down through the sold comps, and I'll find one that says like 1985,
Yep.
and copy that one.
Yep.
You are correct, sir.
No, you are correct.
Hey, so y'all remember all them 100 pieces of flatware I picked up from Goodwill? I got the deal on them for $20 for the whole box. Remember me
Okay.
talking about that? So this week we sold 3 pieces out of that set, and they were Oneida serving spoons, American Harmony, the American Harmony style. I sold 3 of them for $31.06.
Good job.
3 pieces
What-
serving set there.
What was Thursday's date? Last Thursday,
Last Thursday was the 6th.
the 6th. Okay. If you guys could all pull up your favorite thing doesn't have to be your most expensive. Your favorite thing that you sold since the 6th.
While
Okay.
you're doing that, here's the funkiness of eBay today. So I shipped out right at lunch, and so here's what I've got since then. I've got a little bitty Playmobil thing that sold. I sold a gunsmithing book. I sold some Playmobil Castle Wall, like replacement pieces. I sold a Vineyard Vines tie, a Sterling Marling Chip Ganassi hat, and then spy school books, a lot of spy school books. It's just been like all over the place.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Nobody's got their tax refund money yet in America to
Yeah.
buy stuff. I sold
Well,
something and shipped it to France.
sweet.
Yeah, you want to know what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Fun show this. Super Boggle.
Super Boggle.
Super Boggle.
Yeah, I never saw one. It's huge.
Yes,
Wow.
I have one of those. Yeah, yeah. How much you sell that one for, Jay?
I don't know how to work this phone.
You know, I think
$28.20, and I go and because I can't say that because there's quirky Chad. I'm different or whatever. I go and spell out like buy me on eBay Wolfman's goodies on any Scrabble or anything when I take the pictures. And the voice recorders, I always record something on it. Like, thank you so much for your purchase from Wolfman's Goodies. Come on back now and buy some more. That's what I do, and I get repeat buyers. But
did
that was
you
in France.
in the item description of that, did you put Peggy Hill's name in there? Because Peggy
No,
Hill's like the Boggle champion, you know.
that's right. I forgot about that. I just put thanks for looking. I don't do the AI. I don't do nothing unless it has a stain. Then I'll say this hat has a stain on the bill. See pictures. I just go thanks for looking. I've done that for about 3 years now.
Yeah. Do you use the video thing quite a bit on stuff, or
Video.
that where you add a video to the listing?
Oh yeah, like the animated stuff. I'll upload the YouTube short of it working, and they'll click on it on eBay and watch it before they buy it,
Yeah.
and then I'll play it again before I ship it out.
So the thing I like that I sold the best. So I got to tell the backstory of it. You guys all know I do flea markets and I do bins. Thanks to Brad, and I always give Brad credit because he helped me load them up, and it was so nice to meet him. And he's like one of my best friends. And I have these bins, and if you don't know, one day you'll know. And I put toys in them and stuff like that. So this lady had um these little tiny figures, and it was like Mickey Mouse and and Sully and Woody, and I guess they're called Disney's Doralies.
That's a bunch of them.
Adorables.
Yeah, and I can't read. Um, and she wanted $8 for the whole bag. So I
Holy
was like,
cow!
"Oh, I'll just put them in the bins, and I'll sell them for 50 cents each, and I'll
I
still make
think you did.
a good amount of money, right?" Man, I looked those jokers up. I saw those jokers for $1.20. I was like, "What? Thank you." I was able to get shrimp, scallops, and onions for my eggs.
Good job.
Yeah, yeah. So hey, look, my two unique sales that I think this week. One, it was a vintage Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus souvenir horse, iridescent.
Ooh.
We ended up selling that for $31.64, and then I had a vintage original Ada Express 1500 record 500 CP kerosene lanterns made in Germany. It didn't have any globe. I sold it for parts for repair with no globe, and I sold it for $104.25.
That's nice.
Are we going best or just the one that we like the
That's
most?
not
What
as
you
nice as
like?
the chicken
What you
buckets,
like?
Chad.
Yeah, because that wasn't my most expensive, but that was just something I thought was cool.
I got buckets left, still listed unsold.
Chicken buckets?
I got Dale Jr.'s. Got a sold comp for $20, and I
I don't
copied it.
like the Earnhardts. Don't tell his wife.
She heard you already.
No, it's not true. I'm just teasing.
Hey, look, it just amazed me you sold that KFC bucket for $125. That just blowed my mind when I saw that.
I know, and I sold the breast cancer awareness pink one for like 80, I believe, or
The one
90.
you got out of your neighbor's, I didn't see that whole video, but I think you got one out of your neighbor's basement or garage or something, a metal bucket. What'd that one go for?
Bucket of lard. The rusty one sold, but I still got the nice clean one for $50. It's Salisbury, North Carolina.
Wow.
White seal bucket of lard. Got a seal on it.
Uh,
My favorite one was we picked up at a Goodwill some FW1 wash, uh, car wax, waterless polish with the Carnauba wax in. It's like some spray stuff.
Yeah.
They were pretty cheap. They were like, I don't know, like $2.99 a piece. I bought 12 of them and sold a couple of them for like $40. So we still got 10 more left.
That's awesome.
I'm good. I'm in the good and in the profit now. So
Yeah.
JP said he sold a keyboard for $80 plus shipping. What brand was that keyboard, JP? I'm interested. I didn't know there was still
JP
people.
is Janet. You keep misgendering Janet. Dang it.
I'm going to guess and say when Leroy gets his eBay payouts, he's got a grocery list and he goes to the grocery store immediately.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, when I get my payouts now, I've been buying stuff to make my eBay better.
Okay. I was gonna say like Leroy doesn't see like dollars. He sees like
Shrimp,
shrimp,
Bacon, scallop,
Goya,
eggs.
Goya.
ribeye steak.
Let me let me tell you guys something.
Oh my goodness.
Before I went away and I came back, I can I be real right now?
We're a
So,
bunch of fake resellers. You might as well be real about something.
so when I was up north, I don't like to brag about it, but I was making $120,000 a year, and that was probably about 5, 6 years ago when I was in the union, and I didn't get fired. I was good at it, and I moved here, and I've always done reselling. And I said, you know what? I said I can come down. I could do reselling, and I'll do good at it because I've been doing flea markets and eBay for years. Came down here, got a real reality check, and realized that wasn't even going to get close to $120,000 a year down here in the South, and got real depressed. And you guys will notice my face gets thinner, my face gets fatter. I do different things because my mindset wasn't straight. So I like to eat, as you guys know, and it's not a joke. It's just really what I do to pass my depression. And I probably spend about $45 to $55 a day on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And started realizing when I went away that I could live off of $15 a day because I was away for a month. And now I'm able to take that extra money and go to my flea market and spend anywhere from $150 to $250 twice a week. And I'm getting better stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting stuff that, I would never be able to go on my eBay and look through my page and say, okay, $35, $25, $20, $99, $125, $125, $16, $150, $110, $75, $20.
Bingo.
Huh?
Chris got bingo.
I got bingo.
I'm being serious right
I
now.
know, Leroy. I know.
I'm being real with you guys. Like sometimes we just need to be real.
Yeah. Help somebody out.
If some of you guys listen to me and none of you guys listen to me, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And if you don't like it, that's not my problem. So I realized that I'm actually happier doing that kind of stuff and getting the better stuff. And like I got that Furby for $1. I haven't sold it yet, but it will sell.
Yeah, they
So,
sell.
Leroy, are you still in tools or just doing everything else?
No, my base is tools and hardware. Um,
Hardware. Okay.
but believe it or not, I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know why. But I got some stockpiles, and I won't say why. And Brad knows I'm smiling. I got some stockpiles, and I I got a sewing stockpile. I have a jewelry stockpile, and because when I go into the flea market, like people will have. Chris, did you come to this one? My good one on the. You didn't go to my Monday one, have you?
No, I haven't been to the one on Monday yet.
No. So it's like it's sort of in the country, and like when you go to the flea market and 30% of the people use a flip phone to call you, that's an amazing flea market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're living in the old days. I'll take a
Yeah,
dollar for
yeah.
that.
So I'll shut up. So sorry I had to vent. I just have to be real, and like so when you stop and think about stuff and say, you know what, I could invest it this way instead of investing it to think that you're making yourself happy.
Yeah,
So hi Lisa, Ping, like and Scott, what's going on, guys? All right, I'm done.
I always heard people up north, they had to work like 2 or 3 jobs because rent and everything's so high, like New York.
Yeah.
Yep,
They do that out there in California too.
it makes
I
sense.
I want I did have 3 jobs, but I one of them paid 92.
Yeah,
You know,
So you add up all the years I've worked total, Leroy, I've made 120,000.
that's a good one. The people, my friends out in California that I've met on YouTube, they said I sound backwoodsy, and I never heard that before. I was like, that's pretty cool. I've heard redneck and you know all these different ones.
yeah. Hey, something a lot of people don't realize. We're talking about like up north. Like you see, you got to work more than one job to be able to make it because things are so expensive, more expensive than it is here. Same
Yeah,
thing out in California. I was watching a video the other day, and somebody was picking up. They was at a Goodwill, and they were picking up clothing for nine, $10, $11 a pair of whatever or shirt or whatever they was picking up, and still making a profit on it. And they lived out in California, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know, those are items as in this area we need to look for because we can get them half that cost, which means that's more profit for us if we pick it up.
oh yeah. I shipped that hat that I sold today to California. I do believe because it said it ain't good guys car
Mhm.
show, but it's chemical whatever Los Angeles, California. I got gnats. It's so warm. It's 79 outside.
I'm gonna tell you, I believe what Tammy, what about 75% of our store goes out there? Yeah, it's about 75% of our sales goes to California. Look at that.
Look at
Yeah.
Becky's.
That says Duke Power, don't it?
Becky's looking
Yep.
good in that.
1990s Carolina Panthers. I think I put it on for 34.99 or something.
Hey, look, I just had a Macari sale, and I haven't sold anything on Macari in over a year.
Becky hot. Becky
Yeah,
real hot.
Becky ain't got no clothes on.
I'm
But
dead serious.
somebody
I
sent
just
me.
had a Macari sale. I haven't sold anything over there in over a year.
So I'm gonna report back. I think I have cleared my year's subscription to Vendu, but with sales on Mercari and Poshmark now. So it's paid off.
I don't see how y'all do that. I don't have time. I barely have enough time to focus on eBay.
Yeah, the Vendu thing actually does it pretty quick.
Yeah,
I can like if we list 20 things on eBay, I can import them into Vendu and cross list them probably in about 5 minutes.
yeah.
So
Wow.
um,
My first, oh, my camera went
it's
weird.
easier. It's easier than the other one.
My
Sam,
my first payment on the 12th
You're
yesterday.
healed. You're healed.
Well, my camera wasn't focusing. Uh, my first payment on the 12th yesterday for auto posture. It paid for itself. I left the money in auto posture till it was time to pay for it, and I saw there was a plus, like more.
Yeah,
I made more than what I had to pay for the subscription, so it paid for itself. So I'm happy about that.
my wife Melissa, she'll go and buy stuff off eBay through her store that's built up and use that money. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, we actually do. We source quite a bit on eBay now too.
Yeah.
eBay, Mercari, and stuff. Yeah.
You've been watching J Ride flips.
I was gonna say yeah, but no, I should.
It's been a while, ain't it?
Yeah,
J
it's been a
Rod,
while.
J Rod's good at what he does.
Yeah, he'll buy a whole tote of cameras or sunglasses or remotes on eBay, and he'll part them out and just make hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, J Rod's like Tekken West.
Yeah,
But you say Chad says he sources off of eBay.
yeah, the lots where people don't want to part it out, and they'll just throw a lot of stuff together, and he'll buy it. And
I'll be.
digital cameras, remote controls, and sunglasses. That's his niches.
Huh. Hey, Lisa's got a question for you, Brad.
Yeah, I was answering it in chat. The end of I spelled February wrong just then. I got my R and I added extra R. End of right at the end of February, start of March. So I started at zero. I started back at zero on Mercari and Posh. Sold several things on Posh for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then it's kind of died, and hadn't really sold anything over there in like last 3 or 4 weeks. But then Mercari, I have Mercari sales like every few days now, so
That's cool.
it's paid off. Like I did, you could get a year subscription if you do if you pay for a full year. It's $600, but it's paid off now. So
Mary said she would have had to retire if she hadn't sold anything on Macquarie in a year. Macquarie is like one of my third. It's like a third and dairy. You have a secondary. Mine's a third and dairy platform.
yeah, I've been meaning to check.
Said that's not a word, so I can't use it.
I've been meaning to check that out. Yeah. Go ahead, Todd. Make fun. I realized it after I typed it and hit send that I stuck that extra R in there.
What's wait a minute? What's Shane talking about?
He's talking about the Reseller Island podcast with Soda City Flips, Keith Vintage Sports Flips, and J Ride.
Okay, so yeah, we need to put.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check that out. I will. I'll put a link. I'll grab it and put a link in there.
Thank you for that, Shane. I'll have to go check that out. Check you guys out over there.
So this week I found something. I'm always learning something new about eBay and YouTube. So I'm in my actives on my phone, and you can refine it to the oldest listings, and then you can pick the top 25 and do a store sale on those 25, 30%.
On your phone?
Yeah, on my phone, and I can extend it more than a week.
Wait a minute, is that on the app, or you have to go to the browser to do that?
I'm on the app. They've improved everything, you know.
Wait a minute, say that again. You can do what again now?
So you go to your active listings.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Oh, that's
active listings. All right.
Yep. Then you go refine. You see refine?
Yes. Refine, yes.
Oldest listings, you click that. Okay. And it'll show you 5-year-old listings, right? And on the phone, it'll pick 25 instead of 50 on the laptop. And then you can go actions, add to create sale event.
I'll be darned.
You click that and it'll pop up, and you can take your oldest 25 and do 40% off, 30 off.
I didn't even know that was there, man.
I didn't either.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You can
all right,
is it all on the phone?
All on the phone. You can do
okay. So I'm going in. We're all going to learn here, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm going into my eBay now. It says I went to home. I'm at home.
Okay.
Where do I go?
You go to active listings wherever you find your active listings.
Okay, active.
And then up at the top it says actions, and then to the right it says refine.
It says refine.
Refine. You see newly listed, highest
Yep.
price, most views. You go to oldest listings, and you click that, and then you say show, big blue button at the bottom, and
Why
then
did
you.
I sell something for $5?
Focus,
You said
you can
go to
focus.
oldest. It's right on the top.
Yeah. Then you click actions once you turned it to your oldest listings, and you say add to or create a sell event.
It says create a sell event.
Go ahead and do it, and it should show 25, and click all 25, and it automatically says 30% off. You can change that to 50, 40, and then it has I think a window of 7 days or 10 to a 2 week.
Can you go to the car and get my popcorn? It's above the thing. I need popcorn.
I'm gonna clip that.
Oh, you weren't
I'm
supposed
gonna
to hear
clip,
that.
I'm gonna clip that. I need popcorn. I'm
Oh no.
gonna
That's
clip.
good stuff.
Jimmy, I need some popcorn.
Popcorn good for you. I bought a popcorn bucket, and I think it was marbles. And I can't find it on Google, no sold comps or nothing. So I
Check
got
this
a
one out, guys.
movie theater popcorn bucket somewhere from 2018. Imagine that.
He said this guy should be 500 pounds. Ooh, what is that?
It's like a
That's
38
a Playmobil,
Playmobil.
like 2 extra large, huh?
Yeah. I got me a Santa.
That's gold.
It's nice.
Golly.
Where'd you find that at?
I
Facebook
bought it.
Marketplace.
Yeah, I found it online.
Good job.
Is that what you went to Atlanta for?
No. We got all kinds of little stuff with the Atlanta trip. So, nothing like spectacular like that Victorian mansion that Chad found, complete
was
with
awesome.
furnishings and all
Oh
that.
yeah, I seen that.
You had any bites on that one yet?
Nah, a bunch of watchers.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I saw him show that, I was like, "Oh, he's sending that to Brad."
Yeah.
No, I don't buy them at full price, Chris.
Oh, that's pretty
Although, if you bought it at full price and parted it out, you could make a little money on it,
Might
but
can make a little bit of money.
it'd take a while.
Yeah.
I sold my neighbor's brakes off their car the other night.
Nice. Did a
Yeah.
little
night work.
did a little night work. Yeah.
You gotta pay them bills. eBay's slow. And the funny thing is they bought them off of eBay. Yep. So I did
Okay.
local pickup. Imagine that.
They bought their own brake pads. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, they needed them.
That sounds like job security to me. I like it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Melissa Thrifty Barnes says she wants that, Brad.
I bet. Does it light up and sing and talk and stuff?
I don't think it does. I think it just looks cute.
It's like an old school Pops or something, Funko Pop.
Yeah. It's just I think it's actually 26 and a half inches tall. It's just a Playmobil Santa, 26 and a half inches.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Lisa asked me, she says, "What's my big secret announcement you were talking about in your live the other day?"
The coolest thing in the lot that I picked up yesterday was a Playmobil spy camera and monitor. It's like a little camera you can stick somewhere. It's a wireless camera, and you got like a little screen where you can see.
That's cool.
They're encouraging kids to spy on people.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of Epstein business they got going on with these kids?
I bet it was made in China.
Yeah, I bet it is. So Lisa's asking me a question. She says, "What's your big secret announcement? You were talking about it on your live the other day." Uh, so I do have two things that's getting ready to happen. One of them I'm pretty sure is going to happen, but so I'm not going to announce it until it happens. And then uh, that's what me and you talked about today, Brad. And then there is something else that's going to happen with this show. I hope that I haven't told anybody yet. It's going to be a
We're
surprise.
changing it to a food channel.
Yeah. It's going to be a surprise for Brad and Leroy. So I'm not 100% sure. Uh, so I can't announce that yet either. But there's promise there for that one. Like that's going to happen probably within the next 2 weeks. But the other thing that's going to happen could possibly happen next week. And when it does, I will make the announcement and let everybody know what's going on. You will hear it on other things too, on other people's stuff too. So you won't only hear it here. Let's see. Leroy is eating now. Breaking news. Popcorn.
You're doing that Kevin thing, Chris.
What?
Where you're talking about stuff. I got a video coming out. I can't talk about it. I can't tell anybody about it. It's got to release on my channel.
Yeah, members only. Sign up.
No, we don't do that here.
I have done that to give the algorithm a day to look at the video, and send it out, and I've lost subscribers, but I'm going to stick in there and keep doing it. It's a new option. If you notice, instead of private, you can do scheduled and then members only. I got one member in 1 week, and then I've lost a bunch of subscribers. But I'm going to try it and stick with it.
Yeah.
But I want to guess that Chris is going to be a Walmart greeter.
Hey.
Nice.
No, it would not. Y'all hear her? She says that would be a perfect job for you because you talk all the time.
Yep. And he's going to return the buggies. He's going to ride them back into Walmart and plug them in and charge them.
No, I ain't going to do that. I definitely won't be doing that.
There's a guy at my flea market that has the Smart, and I tried to buy it and he wouldn't sell it to me. I was like, dude, I'll give you $30 for that right now.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a Walmart greeter thing or something, I'd go stand in the foyer and ask people to see their receipts as they were leaving.
Hey, look, I'll go ahead and put this out there. Okay, I'll tell one major announcement for this show here. And
I got it out of him, guys. I got it out of him.
So this will be something Brad and Leroy knows nothing about. So we'll go ahead and tell everybody here. This is not 100% guaranteed.
Oh my God!
What?
It can happen.
Timmy!
You're pregnant.
No. So this is not 100% guarantee, but it's in the works. We could have a part-time fourth host, and it's a female, and everybody would absolutely love her to death.
That's awesome.
Everybody would love her to death because she's funny. She's fun to hang out with. I'm not going to say who it is. I haven't given the go to say who it is yet, but when I do, I will say that. But
if I don't agree, then she needs to go.
Yeah, you're probably not going to agree.
She needs to go. If she doesn't go, then I go. There's a lot of other channels that will let me come on and talk about food and
No. But so that's that. And then there is another possibility of something else going to happen. I'm not going to say that yet because
why hold back now?
Because it has nothing to do with this show or this channel. It's completely something else, and it's something else going on. So anyway, but it's going to be exciting and fun.
I bet that's going to be nice.
Yeah,
exciting and
you
new.
can take my spot. My spot is available.
Leroy, I will tell you this. You will absolutely love this person.
No, I don't want to share.
That you will absolutely love this person.
Did you hear me? I don't want to share.
You will absolutely love her.
And this
not
other
gonna-
person,
she's not
said they will take my spot.
Who said that?
Hit me up
John.
on
John.
Instagram.
John said that.
Hit me up on Instagram. My spot is for sale. I will sell you my spot for $1,500.
Oh
When he
yeah.
said share your spot, Leroy, he wasn't talking about your food, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Leroy, have you tried the caramel and chocolate popcorn?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? White cheddar? What's your
No, I
favorite?
like original. This popcorn is my favorite popcorn in the world.
Dude, have you ever
Oh.
Yeah, Walmart.
put M&Ms in your hot popcorn?
Ew.
Yeah.
You got to try it.
Yeah.
Before you go, ew.
Well, that sounds. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, Brad. That does sound intriguing, but I don't think my diabetes would like it.
Oh, your diabetes would love it.
Well,
It like
yeah, I guess my diabetes would love it, but the rest of my body would not.
it put those diabetes right to sleep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's pretty awesome.
A little trail
Oh, yeah.
mix.
Look,
Chris,
look.
they said you
Scott,
got
look at Todd.
yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny. You see that, Leroy?
This is going to be my last show.
Todd says Chris has Nicole State coming on.
Yeah. This is my last show.
No, Leroy, it's not Nicole State.
No, I
Nicole
quit.
State can't even be on any kind of videos right now,
I
from my
quit.
understanding.
I quit.
Well, Leroy's got to focus on his cooking channel.
Yeah, Leroy's got his eating. No, it's not a cooking channel; it's an eating channel.
Well, you cook it and then you eat it. Talk about how good it is.
Snacking with Leroy.
What
Dude,
would be cool?
Snack.
yeah.
Oh, his second channel, Snacking with Leroy.
You got two cooking channels now.
Yeah,
And you could take like the road trips and do the diners, dive-ins, and drives thing.
yeah.
Yep.
Tammy said it would be cool to have DoorDash, and you film them bringing the DoorDash, and then you film sitting there trying it. Have a
Yeah.
DoorDash channel.
Or they bring the food to the door and then I dash.
And grab it.
You dash, yeah. Eric, yes, I got the socks today. I did get. Thank you, sir. Those were cool. What was it you said about them, Tammy? My socks I got in the mail. The Forrest Gump socks. Wasn't they Forrest Gump? Wasn't they Forrest Gump, Eric? I think that was Forrest. You said something funny. Was it Brianna that said something funny about them? I can't remember. Somebody said something funny about them. But they were perfect for me. My running socks.
All right.
Yeah. So, Chad, have you found the board game called Hotels?
No, I don't think I have.
So, Josh, Bama Jaybird, when we was doing our working live the other day, Josh, he found one and he was showing it, and he was telling me about it, and I showed him my my short that I had that I found one that I sold for $200.
Yeah.
So you need to keep an eye out for that, buddy.
Yeah, I seen yours. That was cool.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that one. So they are out there, and he said that his was complete also. So
Yeah.
very good game.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Leroy, we got popcorn showing up in the chat for you, buddy.
Yeah, they're blowing it up over here. Now I can't leave.
Yeah.
You know,
And Leroy's third cooking channel will be golfing and snacking.
golfing is Leroy ain't golfing nothing.
Turning wrenches.
There
Twisting
you go.
tools
No,
and
but I
popcorn.
don't use tools. I sell tools.
Good job.
I send my vehicles to the mechanic. I'm not-
Oh, Tammy just said we're gonna have to take the buy me a coffee down and buy Leroy a snack.
By Leroy popcorn.
Yeah,
Buy
popcorn.
Le- buy Leroy.
I had to take that off of all my videos because the eBay Partner Network (EPN) was going to cancel my thing and ban me if because that was on there, which they kept saying every time they clicked on it or whatever, it'd send it to an eBay link. So I had to attach an eBay link to it, and it didn't. It took it to buy me. I don't know. It was something stupid. So nobody's bought me a coffee in 2 years, so I just took it off.
Well, thank you everybody for the popcorn.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy it.
Buy me a wrench.
Buy your
Chad, thanks for coming on tonight, Chad.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Chad, was I with you? Where was I with you at? Cats?
Right here.
Oh, here?
Yep.
Why do I feel like I remember you? I just didn't remember what channel.
Yep. I wasn't monetized then.
Yeah, Leroy's on so many channels. He just don't know where he's at when he meets people.
I'm on 2 channels. That's it.
No, but Lee, you pop up quite a bit in a lot of places. I'll just be randomly. I'll be, hey, dang, there's Leroy.
Yeah. Somebody left me a chat Tuesday afternoon when we was doing the working thing, Brad, and somebody said Leroy was cheating on you this morning. I says, no, he's always in RIN, and they says, no, he was on somebody else's show.
Oh yeah. If you look up Blood, Sweat, and Soul on YouTube, you'll find channels that you never even heard of. Like I was on shows with Troy Mountain Man Treasures before anybody knew who Troy was. Troy's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's a guy I keep thinking about getting on here, and I keep forgetting.
Yes, we definitely need to get Mountain Man on here. Yes.
Mountain Man.
So, hey, Chad, are you going to the Nashville meetup?
Nah, my schedule don't.
Where do you live, Chad?
Huh?
Where do you live?
Mayberry, North Carolina.
How far is that from me?
I don't know. 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
I'm being Dollywood in like 2.5, 2:45.
No. Where are you?
North Carolina.
But look up Spartanburg. How far are you from me?
I think he's about 4 hours from you, Leroy.
He's close to like Wilkins. What's the name of them?
So if that's the case, did you get hit with the storm?
Which one?
The one that knocked out Asheville.
The hurricane.
The hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little bit shook up. Yeah. Floods and stuff. I'm like 30 minutes from Lynchburg, where you know who lives. CPW. Guy named Kevin.
Commonwealth Picker.
Yeah.
Are you going to 100 Mile Yard Sale?
Nah.
Or are you just antisocial? Or?
Yes. Antisocial. I'm very quiet and polite.
Oh, damn, he's antisocial too.
There he goes. He dropped his popcorn.
Chad's antisocial in a good way, though.
Tammy said, that's my people, antisocial.
Hey, Brad, remember Leroy was in my live Sunday Night Live, and he didn't even know he was in it. I was showing him tools and all, wasn't I?
Sure was.
I got him confused with Craig in Alabama,
Yeah.
the land shark picker, because I'm just like,
I know,
got a lot going on. I was like, look at this, Leroy. That was hilarious.
He was speaking it into existence.
Yeah, it's reality reselling. I'm the only channel when you hashtag reality reselling.
Yeah, Leroy had an earache for 2 days after that.
Oh, I bet.
Well, hey, man, thanks for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll come back next week.
Good. Hey, we're kicking Chris off next week. Do you know that?
Yeah, he's been supposed to be leaving for 3 weeks.
It's the 27th.
Oh, man. Dang it. Oh, hey, breaking news. I can't. This one doesn't really fit though. It hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, he's been eating the whole time, man. That one don't count no more.
I'm gonna have to change that breaking news.
That one don't count no more.
Instead of the head of the video like I got, y'all can be like the snack of the video next
Snack of the video. Yeah.
What's Leroy gonna be eating?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Snack of the video.
Baby dill pickles? Yes.
Leroy, you eat dill pickles?
Huh?
You eat dill pickles?
Who's that?
Dill pickles. It's a food. It's not a who.
I don't know who that is.
You don't eat potato. Man, they got them dill pickle potato chips. Them things are off the chain.
They are.
Dude, that my wife's family has fruit stands, and they sell these habanero sweet pickles. Sweet habanero pickles. Man, those things are good.
Now, Mount Olive has a little jar in Food Line that is candied.
Oh man,
It's
that's gross.
it's candied jalapenos, and they're not even really hot. They're candied.
Nice. Yeah, I think all this like stuff they get's like supposedly from the Amish, but I
Yeah,
think the Amish just kind of have a little private label thing on it.
yeah.
I don't even think they make it. I love pickles. Hey, you won't get dehydrated tomorrow, Leroy. Look at that, straight facing it too, man.
Yeah.
Not even like puckering. He's just like, I got this.
I like the petite dill pickles and mild cheddar.
And y'all making me hungry.
Eat that as a snack.
Guys,
Tanya,
coming in August.
put the hot wings on.
Coming, coming in August, snacking with Leroy live.
Yeah, for real.
Snacking with Leroy live
There's a lot of
at
starving
the,
people
at the
that are
snack
watching.
shack.
Yeah. All over the world, starving people will be watching Leroy eat all delicious snacks.
Yeah.
Super chat.
What'd
Tell
she
us
say,
what it
Brad?
tastes like.
I think I heard her go to the oven. Might have worked.
Did she hear you through the door?
Maybe. She's a good wife.
I love pickle juice,
Me too, Leroy.
but I'm
They
only
say it's
allowed.
drank by athletes. Does that mean it stops cramps?
Yeah.
I'm only allowed to drink it when it's the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like one of the house rules that Sharon
Yeah.
laid out?
Yeah.
I can agree with that. I wouldn't want to see. Now I feel safe if I come to your house, getting in the fridge, eating a pickle. But
Yeah. No, it's only that was the only because it was the last one.
yeah, okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
I'm working. Do you want wings? Yes, I do want wings. She sent me a message, guys.
Yeah.
She's working. I got her working away. And
Slave
awesome.
driver.
if you don't mind, please put them on, Tanya. Or I can get up and do it.
Does you want pickles?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if we got anything other than like hamburger.
I feel like we should do snacking with Leroy live.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. So I do have a fishing channel now.
For real.
Now, do you just talk about it, or do you actually catch fish?
No, I'm actually doing the fishing. Like, there's no talking. There's me fishing. Like, so on TikTok, I've got Adventures with Buck, and it's got pictures right now until I can get videos. And then when I get 500 followers on that one, we're going to start doing live fishing. So, really excited about
That's
that.
gonna be real boring, slow.
You gotta.
No, not really. Not really.
You gotta.
I see Chad's all in it. Chad's ready for that one.
You gotta
Hey,
make it comical, like the Red Green show. Get the Billy Bass and have it floating down through there and hook it up and pull it. Like, oh look, it still works. I'll sell this on eBay.
dude,
But,
if I had a fishing channel, it'd just be video of the water, and that'd be about it.
Right. Well, I like doing a lot of catfishing, but we're going to be doing some bass fishing too. But I do have so on YouTube, I do have a channel called Buck Mountain Adventures that I'll probably be posting some of the video stuff on YouTube. But for right now, it's strictly it's only on TikTok right now. It's called Adventures with Buck, and so I got a few pictures up there of what we've been doing, and then I'm gonna start recording some catches and stuff. I figured out how to turn my GoPro sideways so it does that weird screen.
yeah.
And I figured out how to do that. So we're just gonna hook the GoPro on and we're gonna fish. We're gonna fish. I just clip out the catches. We'll do the catches and that's it. And then when we go live, we'll just hook it up to the phone and go live.
That's awesome.
Well,
Leroy.
one last question before you go, Chad. I gotta get this in.
Okay.
You keep a running tally of who won the sales for the week between you and Melissa, and who's the leader, the all-time leader.
I am 20. I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
you actually got the numbers.
Yeah, I am.
You looking at them?
Yeah, he's looking
No,
at
no, no. I don't have the numbers. It's all in my head.
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
So
trust
have
me.
you given away the hat yet?
Yeah. I'm back at hat number 1.
Okay.
And I think it went to like Switzerland. So good luck with
Wow.
American money working over there. So, I don't know.
That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, cramp. I need pickle juice. I got cramp. Oh, my God.
Oh man, he's got the best pickles money can buy. This guy's rich.
All right. Well, what y'all? You got anything going on, Leroy? You want to share with the people before we go?
Yes. I have a cooking channel that I'm imagining about. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's in my imagination. It's going to start in August, and it's going to be Snacking with Leroy live.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to talk. I'm going to eat food,
Yep.
food that I have around the house, whatever I want for that day. I might cook it. I want to talk about it. Talk about your favorite foods. Talk about what you had when you were a kid.
Yep.
I'm really thinking about this.
Yeah, what'd you eat today? Because think about it, not everybody likes fishing.
Yeah, fishing sucks.
I want to hear you do like on one of your channels. I want you to imitate like Gordon Ramsay and be like
I'm
absolutely disgusting.
Well, I'm over here eating popcorn in one hand and drinking pickle juice in the other. So
I want to film. Me and you are going to get together and we're going to film you going to like restaurants, and you're going to be like, "Where's the chef? Where's the chef?" And then you're going to be like, "Are you some kind of donkey? What is this?"
this show is this show is an hour and a half long, and I probably ate like 2,000 calories.
Yeah.
Not starving. What about you, Chad? You want to share all your stuff with the people? I'm gonna drop your show in the chat too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just I ship out daily, 6 days a week, and then Sunday Night Live is when is it? 6:30 Eastern Standard Time every Sunday night. I'm at like 56 lives, so it'll be 57 this coming Sunday night. And it's fun. I'll show you what I found at the thrift stores and the neighbor's house.
So that means you've been doing it for a year.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I've been on YouTube for 2 years and 2 months now.
Also, I'm
Yeah,
going
thank
to
you.
drop. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop Mike Metco's channel in the chat as well. He's out in Vegas at the Boss Reseller Remix, and he's doing some videos while he's out there. So if you want to keep up with Mike, he's been a guest on here several times.
Yeah, Archie chimed in earlier. He said he couldn't hear us because he had to listen to had the sound down because they had somebody talking right now out there. So
check out Chad's channel and subscribe to it. Even better, hit the join button and get the subscriber count back up even through the join button. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then check out Mike's channel as he's out documenting all the goings on out in Vegas.
yeah.
I'm Brad. I have nothing going on except the exact same thing every day. So there we go.
I'm Leroy, and next week I'll be 5 pounds heavier.
Next week you'll be what?
5 pounds heavier.
Oh. And I'm Chris, and I think that's it. We will see you next week.
You have crappy internet.
Yeah, I got crappy internet. It hasn't been crappy tonight though, has it?
No.
Hey,
Good.
tell Becky I think she's hot and keep her clothed, Chad.
Yep.
You don't watch Chad's channel, you'll understand after you watch it.
She's naked from the neck down in my YouTube videos.